You want to create PBR mirrors and learn a few tips and tricks? Keep watching! Hey everyone, bonjour! Welcome back to a new tutorial. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Iso and I do tutorials that hopefully make your second life easier. Today we'll learn how to make PBR mirrors. Yes, my friends. I have been playing with PBR mirrors and I really like this new feature. I know there are tons of tutorials out there already. Well, to tell you the whole truth, I started filming this video last week or maybe the week before, but I had to pause, I had to go to the hospital, I'm fine. But when I resumed my video editing, then I realized that there were suddenly lots of videos about PBR mirrors. So I scratched my head to find a different approach, new ideas and examples of what can be done with PBR mirrors, because you know it's useless to do what everybody has already done, right? Your time is precious for me. I don't want you to waste it uselessly. Uselessly, is it even an English word? Well, you see what I mean. However, I'll start today with a tutorial showing you how to make a PBR mirror in case you've been living under a rock. Then we'll play with options and we will create some fun stuff. I'll throw in there a few tips and tricks. And at the end, I'll also show you a few cool things that you can get for free on Marketplace. So, what do you need to create a PBR mirror? Well, the answer is absolutely nothing. Well, almost nothing. You just need a flat surface to display the mirror reflection. It can be a prim, and that's it. But we can do better than that, right? A PBR mirror can also be a surface of an object, or an object that can be part of another object. It can be really anything. Basically any flat surface from an object or just a flat surface. A flat surface will be better for a mirror, it will look more realistic, but you can also use a sphere or a convex surface, anything. But then, if you are using a sphere or a convex surface, you will see some distortion in the reflection that will be generated. But maybe this is the effect that you're looking for. Just saying that anything is possible, any shape is possible. So let's start by picking an object. It can be anything, a mirror if you have one in your inventory. Maybe you have a bathroom in your home with mirrors, so you could use that, or you have a frame of some sort that you like, that you would like to make it a mirror. You could also have a wider surface, like a floor, for example, or a wall. It's possible, but then it may affect your viewer performances, so take that into consideration. However, I will show you during this video how to make a mirror floor and a mirror wall too. It could be cool. If you don't have any of that, maybe you're just starting Second Life, maybe you don't have any furniture yet, well, I have a solution for you. There are plenty of gifts that you can grab for free from the Shop and Hop event, the Second Life 21st birthday event. You will find there some frames, a mirror. You can also get a PBR mirror, and I will show you what you can do with it later in this video. So stay until the end. So let me show you what you can get for free from the Second Life 21st birthday event. You can get, it's just an example, there are so many gifts that, so many objects that you can use to create a frame. So you have this frame, for example. You have, what else? Yes, you have these frames. Don't be scared. You can, remove all the ones that you don't want. they are all the same, it's just the image that changes. And you could use this to create a mirror. You could use what was that? Oh, this is the one that I will be using to do the tutorial. It's the one that's right here. I already worked on that. So that's the one. You see it's a mirror, but it's not mirroring. So we will use that for the tutorial. I will show you afterwards the real PBR mirror that you can get for free from the Second Life 21st birthday event. But at the end, because we'll do something with it. And finally, you can also have, for example, these frames from Broken Arrows. So they are cute, but the thing is that you need one surface, and these frames, if you select a face, you know, it changes both textures, so it wasn't convenient. However, I think that they are, you know, cute, so I reuse this to, you know, to customize my PBR mirror, and I will show you how I did it as well. Okay, so we have all we need. Let me just remove that. And this. Okay, we have our mirror. So what you need to do to create your PBR mirror. First of all, you will need to have Firestorm updated, if not yet already. And you will need to set it properly. So open your preferences. Preferences here. Then go to graphics and make sure that mirror is enabled, is checked here. You see that here I've set the mirror resolution to 2K. This is why the whoops, I wanted to show you. This is why the reflection is perfect. If you go down, let's say, you see that it becomes a little more blurry. So it depends on the performances of your computer. If your viewer can manage, you know, a higher resolution, you can choose. Both work, in my opinion. Of course, 2048 will be better, but you know, if your viewer, if your computer is struggling with a higher resolution, just move it, you know, a little lower. And finally, you might have to play with exposure here. And if I show you my cursor, it will be easier, I guess. Let me check. Let me fix that. Okay, so let me roll back a little. So you need to activate this mirror. You need here to set the mirror resolution. And then you need to play a little with exposure because you will see that the wind lights don't act the way you are used to, maybe. And so you might have to adjust the exposure. If I go down, you see it's less shiny, it's less bright. So it depends on, you know, what you like. I like it 1.3. For me, it's fine. Depends on the other regions. I will be like in a bright sunny day, it's too much, but for today it's better. Maybe I will do a tutorial to create air quotes PBR wind lights. It's not really PBR wind lights, it's just that the settings need to be different a little. And by the way, PBR stands for physically based rendering, and it's a standard in the video game industry. It's brought now to Second Life, so it's amazing. And the purpose of PBR is to make the environment more realistic, to make it reflect like in real life what it is supposed to reflect. One last setting here in preferences is the reflection detail. You have different options, static only, static and dynamic, and real time. I would put it on static and dynamic. I'm quite sure that when you will update or when you updated your Firestorm, these parameters were by default, except the mirror resolution. So you shouldn't have to do anything special, but I'm just mentioning it because that way you can still play a little more with those settings if you feel like it. Reflection coverage, I would recommend to set it on full scene. And I think here it's okay. Yes, so here we are good. So first thing we need to do is to edit our mirror. So you right click and you go to edit. You go to the texture tab, and here you see it's PBR. You don't use this one, you go to blind fong. Okay, select the face. So you select the face here of the where you want to create the PBR mirror. And here you set it to blank. This one doesn't matter really. And here you need to set those parameters to the maximum. So you go to 255. Glossiness and environment, 255 to the max. Okay, so we have our shiny surface. Yeah. Now we will need to create the reflection probe. The reflection probe is what will create the light. It's a way to compute the light. It defines a space in which the light will be calculated. Does it make sense? So for that, you need to create just a perm. Okay. So you adjust the size to the size of the mirror that you are creating. So let me just do that. We can adjust the size later if it's not perfect. Okay, it doesn't have to be so thick. Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, one thing important. When you raise the object that you will edit to create the mirror, make sure that it's aligned with the local. You see what I mean? So let me just do that. Otherwise, it will be a pain in the neck to align everything. Okay, we are good now. Yes, we are good. Okay. So make sure that the original object is aligned with the, Otherwise, problem. Okay. So we have our prim. We go to features. And we check here reflection probe. Yes, you have made your object a reflection probe. This will implicitly change the object to mimic its influence volume and will make irreversible changes to the object. Do you want to continue? Yes, we want. Here, you have placed a reflection probe, but select na 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 na. Okay, so we have our reflection probe. So it's starting to do something, right? So now what you need to do is to go here. You see box, okay, it's a box. Static, you have different settings here. Just pick mirror everything. You can pick mirror environment if you want, but if you want to see yourself in the mirror, just mirror everything here. Okay, and now we need to do one final thing, is that you see that here the z-axis arrow is pointing up. Actually, the z-axis arrow needs to point away from the mirror. So to do that, you could move this like this, right? But check, the z-axis arrow is still pointing up. So there's a way to do that. You go here to world and you select local, and then pressing Control, you can just rotate this. Oop, too much. 270. Okay, there's an easy way. Here, 270. Now it's a line. So you okay, so now you resize it. That's so. Okay. Okay. So you see that. Wait a minute. Okay, so now you see that it's reflecting. Yeah. And if I stand in front of the mirror, ta-da! Hello! I can see myself. Okay, so now what we need to do is adjust the size. Okay, when you are creating a mirror, and when you are, setting the reflection probe that that will be needed to create the PBR mirror, if you select something else, then you lose focus on the PBR, on the reflection probe, and you can't grab it anymore. What you need to do is to check here, select reflection probe, and then you will be able to, select it again. So let's resize it like this. Okay, and in order to let me make it thinner. Now the game is to, you see, let me move it. My reflection probe here, the center, yes? The center of my reflection probe needs to be right on top of the shiny surface. So let's try to do that. And I will zoom. Could it be a little more? Come on. What are you doing to me? Ah, okay. But then I have this, and it's not pretty. Okay, okay. Here we go. Okay, the issue that you see here when I zoom out and everything, it's because there are two PBR mirrors in the same room. Actually, all the PBR mirrors that you create in your house should be oriented in the same direction and basically align. So this is why, you know, when I'm zooming out, you see that here it doesn't show perfectly anymore, but here, yes, it shows perfectly. And here it shows what it's supposed to show, and here it's bugging. This is the way it is. There's nothing to do about it for now. Maybe in the future there will be another way, but for now this is how it works. So we have our first PBR mirror. What we will do now is that, yes, it's the reflection probe. You select it, you select your object, and you link both together, and that way you can move your object, take it in your inventory, and you're done. So to show you what I did with this mirror, just let me delete this one. I can't. Okay. So I grabbed this to make my mirror look more, special. So you go to edit. Let me move it so you can see. You go to edit linked. You select this kind of blanket and you unlink it. We can remove the frames, we don't need them anymore. And this you move, you rotate it to align it with the mirror. And of course now you will need to resize it. Super easy to do. Here, let's say like this. It needs to be thicker a little, like this. And a little more in the front. No. Here, like so. And I move it a little to the right too. Okay. Nope. Like this. Okay. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter really in the back, unless you absolutely want it to look good also in the back, but I'm good. I'm good the way it is right now. What is fun is that you can even, change a little bit the color if you want. I don't know, to gray, like this, or darker, or pink, or green. What looks the best? Or maybe like what looks the best? Something like that, with some contrast, like this. Okay, let's go with blue. And there you have it. What I like about this added blanket on top of the mirror is that you can see the reflection of the blanket in the mirror. And I see that here I did a very bad job. Let me fix that. Here you go. Okay. And the same, you select the blanket, you select your mirror last, and you link everything together. So now if you take it in your inventory and you want to place it in your home, boom, everything is linked together. You don't have anything else to do. So that was the first example. You've learned that you can use any kind of object to create a mirror. You learn, to move the probe in local. That way it's easier because the Z arrow needs to be pointing away from the mirror. You also learn that you can only have one mirror in your house, let's say, because if you place different mirrors in different places, what you will see in the mirrors will be very weird. So that's what we've learned so far. Now let's create a floor. I wanted to try this, create a floor. So everything starts in Second Life with the box. I could use, the floor that I have right now, but right? I don't necessarily want to edit my, workshop floor. So I will just create another floor to show you. But if you want to, change the floor in your house, yes, you can. So I'm creating a floor like this. Okay, here's my floor. Maybe it doesn't need to be so thick. Here it should be good. Okay, so I have my floor. I will just duplicate this because it will. I will use it to create the reflection probe. So I just duplicate it and I put it away. Okay, so I select a face and I select, the surface for the floor. I go here. I put it in blank. And again, I set the glossiness to 255 and the environment to 255 as well. So we have our shiny surface. Now I select my, the perm that I've duplicated to create my probe. So I go to features and I click on reflection probe. Yes, we want. Okay. And now you see what happens is that the Z-axis arrow is already pointing up away from the mirror surface. So that's perfect. That's what we need. So I don't have to do anything else. I just need to place that reflection probe right above the surface of the maybe I should make it, no, it's not so thick. Okay, so let's, okay, and I set it to mirror everything. Okay, now edit. I need to find the soft spot to align the Okay, maybe I need to remove this one. Okay. Come on, work with me here. Ah, okay. Ah, ah, perfection. So you see, okay. Now we have something. So just imagine in a nightclub, for example, or for a party, you want to, you put some lights in the ceiling and people, you make a mirror for the dance floor. It could be an idea, but it's working perfectly. My computer is not suffering so much, so that's good. You can do that also for a wall. So let's see. Let's select edit. And where is my other? Here I link both together. And let's say I will put it in the back. Okay, so I yep, 90. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so now you have a whole wall that is a mirror. And again, you could do that with the walls in your house, but I'm not doing it here because otherwise that would mean that I will have to change back all my skybox. So, but you see what I mean. It's just a matter of using a surface and set it to set let's say here you go to texture, you set the specular to blank, you put glossiness on the max, and then you create your reflection probe. So we have this. Okay, so let me delete this. What I wanted to show you is that at the Shop and Hop you have a PBR mirror that you can get for free. Let me show it to you. It's from Zadig, and by the way, gorgeous one. Reflection. Sync. Okay, so you get this. You get the mirror and you get the sync. Yes. Let me move that like this. Let me put them in the back against the wall. Okay. So let's say this is your bathroom. So let me close this. So this is your bathroom. You have a sink. So let's say this is your bathroom, you have a sink, you have a mirror on top, but you live with a significant one, boyfriend, girlfriend, You want to have two things and two mirrors, right? So let's just do that. You move, and then you have two things and two mirrors. Yes? But then what happens is that, you see, you have two mirrors. You can already see that there's a problem. If you move, both mirrors won't reflect, you know, the environment and the people. But there's a way to play with it. There's a way around it. And let me show you how. So you edit this one, and you try to grab the reflection probe. Edit link. Here. It seems that it's the reflection probe. Yes. You unlink this one, and you delete it. Okay? So you have only one mirror now. On the other mirror, you do the same. I mean, you go to edit, you go to edit linked, and you select the reflection probe, and you just resize it to cover the other mirror. And now, even if you move, everything's showing perfectly on both sides. You could have your boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, at the sink, at the same when you are, and you could both see each other in the mirror. So that's a cool trick, right? So there's always a way around it. I had also an idea. This weekend, during the weekend sales, I saw that Your Dreams was having a bathroom on sale, and I got it. You know, just to give you some ideas. So let me raise the shower. Well, the wall, I want, you know, it's the same. Actually, the mirrors are not PBR, but you know now how to do it. so that's one thing. For the shower, shower head. Let me change the texture. I don't like this red. Okay, in white. Natural wood. Okay, I like it that way. It's a nice shower, right? So what you could do is, yes, you're thinking what I'm thinking. You could make this wall a mirror. So let's just do that. Edit, select face. Is it the right one? Yes, it is. There are two. What is that? Okay, so let's try this one. So you set it to blank. Okay. And this one, it's okay, so don't worry about this. Okay, this one we set it to blank. You set glossiness and environment to 255. Here you go. Okay. Now you create your reflection probe. You just raise a prim. And remember, the z-axis needs to point away from the mirror. So this time, local, yes. Okay, good job, good job. 90 degrees. Okay, we have 90 degrees. Now you move it close to your, you resize it. Okay, in the shower it won't be easy to do, but you can do it. You can do it. So you resize it. Okay. If I move it closer, I can see the size. And now you see I resize it while it's still a prim and not a probe, so it's easier. Okay, I think now it should be good. No, too tall. Okay. So now that I have the right size, I go to the features tab and I click on reflection probe. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And here I select mirror everything. And now I need to move it. You need to find the, well, but maybe this is what's causing some trouble. Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, it's these ones. So let me delete. Okay, and now let's go in the shower. Not such a good job. Okay. Remember the center of the probe needs to be right on top of the surface. Okay. Okay, we have something. Okay. Like this. I'm looking at the shower stuff and I think that they are huge compared to me. But yes, so why is it glitching like this? Okay, let's try something else. Like this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Ah, okay. Okay, but it's still glitching. Why? And if I move? No? No, it's not glitching. Weird. Okay, let me try to fix it. Okay, zoom in, zoom out. Yes, maybe that's yes, that's one of the I mean characteristic that I've noticed is that you can have a mirror perfectly done. Sometimes when you zoom away or back and forth, the reflection goes weird. But we have a shower with a mirror, so just giving you ideas. Okay. Okay, and this I delete. So now for the cool stuff that you can get for free on the marketplace, you have a PBR Sci-Fi helmet. Look, look at this. Cool, right? It's not exactly a mirror, but it looks good. I know it's not for your everyday outfit, but for me it looks amazing, amazing, and it's for free. You also have a free mirror. Let me find it. So you also have this mirror. It's mod transfer copy, so that's great. So that's it for today. You've learned how to create your own PBR mirrors from anything that you have already in your inventory. And if you're intrigued by what's happening with the blanket on the mirror, I will show you everything in my next video. I can't stop making everything glow now around me. So I apologize again for, I had to pause the video and the video editing, and in the end it's not very coherent. I hope it was understandable. Anyway, you know that you can ask me any questions, so please feel free if you have any doubts, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.